Mostly nice.
Oh, two big serves from Don Johnson. Johnson and Po go ahead 3-2. It's on serve in the first set. Bhupathi, who's having an unbelievable year, as I just said, in men's doubles, is coming out to serve. He and Sugiyama trail 3-2 first set of this mixed doubles final. Oh, good judgment there from Bhupathi. And good calling too. The lob went up in the air and he immediately called out, me.
Kim got out of the way pretty quickly there. Did you notice that?
He's about twice as big as her. I'd get out of the way too.
Sorry, I got out of the way pretty quickly. Kim's down the other end.
Game's going pretty quickly with serve at the moment. Wow, some big serving from Johnson and Bhupathi. 3 games all first set. Now, this is where you really try to break, isn't it? When the girls are serving, Liz?
Well, you know you've got a better opportunity, you know, when the female's serving, obviously. I mean, when the man's serving, if you make a couple of returns, you're doing well. But here's the real opportunity.
Now this is the pressure on Bhupathi. He has to try to win this point, whereas Johnson at the net will be looking to intercept if he possibly can. You see how he made that fake move to the left and drew Bhupathi into trying to sideline him and was, of course, moved back.
So that's good thinking from Johnson at the net, always trying to help his partner out, knowing that Kim Po doesn't have one of the biggest serves of women's tennis.
Oh, Sugiyama, a fine return. Johnson was looking to intercept. Now the little cat and mouse game will continue on this point. Keep your eye on Johnson at the net. He'll do another fake. He may cross this time or he may go back and cover his line. He did the fake again and went back.
Obviously, it's very important for the woman to really get a high percentage of first serves in. You certainly don't want to be hitting too many second serves.
30 all. Johnson may cross this point.
Great
reflexes.
hands. Great hands from Johnson. Bhupathi went for the intercept. Johnson stood his ground. Good racket work. You see Bhupathi move there. Johnson just 2 hands on the racket.
I think Johnson will have to cross. He's done enough fakes. This would be a good one to cross on. Second serve. Bhupathi won't be looking for it. Beautiful topspin lob.
Well, Po did a good job of serving and getting in, but really had to commit. You see a close here. Bhupathi sees that. Up goes the topspin lob. Johnson not being able to get back to it. Too much court to cover. Well played, Bhupathi.
Advantage Po.
Caught Sugiyama going the wrong way. It's a good first serve by Po. Really pulled Sugiyama wide. Gives a game point. Yeah, I agree with you, Nuke. I think Johnson has to take a couple of chances at the net. Really can't let Bhupathi just keep drilling them cross court to Po. It's too tough to pick those off your shoelaces for Kim Po. Juice.
Yes, well, he's been doing, dancing around at the net, but if you're just bluffing all the time, you're not putting any pressure on your opponent. You should definitely just take a risk this time and go. It's probably a little bit difficult. The serve's not that strong, and Bhupathi is really standing in on it, taking the ball early. He'll take this from well inside the baseline. But they need to do something different because they're not gaining any ground, are they, on that? Why not try a tandem situation where Johnson would stand over the side he's standing now? That's better.
What a difference the first serve makes, though. Good first serve by Po. It was deep. Needs another first serve here.
Under pressure on that first serve, knowing that she has to try to get it in. Yep. He
Bit early.
almost had to go, but
Yeah.
it was an email, wasn't it?
Yeah. But that's okay. I mean, Bhupathi had to do something different.
Back at deuce. This is becoming a very important game in this first set.
Good hands from Bhupathi. He moved to the middle. There's no backswing at all with that forehand. Just perfect location. Just split the pair.
Now some real pressure on Po serving. Again misses the first serve. She hasn't been able to win a point against Bhupathi on the second serve. Break point down. Took the risk.
Wow. Right in the corner with the second serve.
Fortune favours the brave, eh?
Why not? Not too sure what happened there. You see Sugiyama indicating that the ball got taken by the wind, I think. It was a good lob off the return of serve.
It was almost like a kick smash, wasn't it? Lots of spin on it. Well done by Po there holding serve. She really had to fight hard to get that. So first little victory to them. They lead 4-3 first set.
If you need
Meanwhile, the mixed doubles final. It's Ai Sugiyama serving. I keep wanting to say Ai because it's spelled AI, and it seems to me that it should be Ai, but
it's not.
It's I.
It's I.
Easy to sign autographs anyway. Tough ask to stay back behind your serve at this level.
Well, I don't know about that because I lost the mixed doubles final here 1 year and I played against Manuela Maleva and she served and stayed back and it was really hard to break a serve. You know, if the girl doesn't feel like she can get in and make a good attempt at a serve volley, maybe she's better off staying on the baseline.
Maybe, but you were playing with Fitzy, weren't you? John
I
Fitzgerald.
was.
Well, neither of you can return serve.
That's very unfair.
Good cross here from Bhupathi. He's a big bloke and quite an imposing figure at the net.
40-50.
Well, she's certainly proving the point that you can stay back and win serve at the moment. 40-15, Sugiyama. Look how far Bhupathi is standing over towards the centre line.
Yeah, it looks like you could drive a truck down the alley.
Yeah, well, he's putting a lot of pressure on Po with her return. She's missed a couple there. If I was a partner, I'd be saying, look, why don't you just nail a couple straight down his line? Just a couple of returns in a row straight down his line. And
because if you hit a good one, he's going to be on the stretch anyway because he's so far to the middle of the court.
And then as her partner, you would stand over near the centre and try to pick off his volley.
Love 15.
See what's the tactics here of Sugiyama and Bhupathi are. They're going to hit every ball they possibly can at Po in this game.
And Kim Po knows it too. I mean, she's been around long enough to know that you have your work cut out when you play mixed doubles. All the traffic's directed at you.
15.
Oh, that ball looked like it skidded off the line from Johnson.
Notice Bhupathi standing back on Johnson's serve when Sugiyama's returning.
30, 15.
It's tough enough for the girls, Liz, when, you know, against a man serve, because usually it's coming harder than what they're used to, which is the only reason it's tougher. But a left-handed man serve is very difficult, isn't it, for the girls to return?
Yeah, you've really got to stand in and try and cut it off early if you can. I found when I played mixed, the thing that I liked was that more often than not, the female didn't cross, so you felt like you had, you know, a little bit of court to hit into. Bhupathi once again not drilling it at Po, just hitting it around her, knowing that he had the winner.
She was backing away too.
Yeah. Bhupathi good enough to know that he could have hit that ball anywhere and won the point.
30 all. First time they've made any impression on Johnson's serve. He's won his previous 2 service games very easily.
Oh, it's a bit of a stab there. Po, you just got the feeling that she really didn't want to hit that ball.
Where do you think Bhupathi's going to hit this return? Think it's going to go at Po?
Probably a pretty good chance.
Good serving.
Good serve under pressure.
Boy, that had some work on it off the court.
Yeah, I think you've really got to look for the ball in mixed doubles too. I mean, sure, when it push comes to shove, you know, maybe the man takes the overhead or whatever, but I mean, the girl's still got to make sure that she does her fair share of the work. As we see some I formation. Good return by Sugiyama down the middle of the court. So one more chance again to break.
Oh, good call. He wasn't out by a long way. Back at deuce. I don't know whether that I formation, I don't know why they do it, serving with Johnson serving to Sugiyama. They're not doing it this time. I bet he goes out to the forehand, kicks it. No.
What do you know?
Well, Sugiyama thought like she was looking out to the forehand.
Good serving from Johnson. A couple of aces this game, one on break point down. Brings up the ad for his team. Oh.
Po made a bad move there. She went to play the shot and then pulled off at the last second. She's getting a little nervous, I feel, towards the end of this first set.
Yeah, I mean, this is Po's ball. I mean, and she knows it. That's the worst thing you can possibly do, is to go for a ball and then back off it and expect your partner to take it. There's the one out wide.
That's right. He was a point later than I thought. I knew it was coming. Good move, I thought, going back at Po, but she didn't have to try to hit a winner. I would have just made Po volley at this stage. She's
a bit tight up there at the net.
Yeah. Kim Po's last service game. She really had to battle to hold serve. I'm a bit surprised that Johnson is digging a hole for himself here because he was winning his serve so easily.
Yeah, the pressure's been on Po and Johnson from very early in this match. Yes, Bhupathi. Sugiyama did the right thing. The backhand was down the middle. Bhupathi saw that this was his opportunity to move to the middle.
Well, pre-arranged signal there with Johnson and Po.
There's the move from Bhupathi. Easy put away for him. Another break point.
That's the service break. First blood to Bhupathi and Sugiyama. When they come out, it'll be Bhupathi serving for the first set.
I'm happy.
It will be Bhupathi, Mahesh Bhupathi, coming out to serve for the first set of the mixed doubles final here at the US Open.
Fred Stollers has told me that it's Don Johnson's birthday today. Be a nice way to celebrate your birthday with your first Grand Slam doubles title.
Well, it's not looking real good at the moment, having just lost his serve.
There's actually 3 people out there trying to win their first title. The only one that's won one is that man on screen, Bhupathi. Sugiyama, Kim, Po and Don Johnson all trying to win their first.
Sugiyama, you mean?
Yes. That's what you're there for, is to help me out.
I was wondering how she got to Sugiyama. 30 love.
You're a cruel man.
Oh, big serving from Bhupathi. He's going to take home some money, isn't he, if he can win the mixed and the men's doubles. That's the first set to Bhupathi and Sugiyama.
There you go. Easy hold to love.
6 games to 4. Now Johnson will serve again. It's usually the man serves first in a set.
Yeah, I used to always fight with Fitzy over that.
Well, it was a toss-up of who had the better serve, you or Fitzy, I tell you that.
Did you ever win the mixed here?
Yes, I did, but I didn't have a bad partner, Margaret.
Yeah, she carried you again like Roche carried you all those years.
That's right. It's how to be a really good doubles player. You pick a great partner.
That's a good deep volley from Johnson.
Love, having had to fight so long and hard for his serve in his last service game, Johnson, and finally losing it. Comes out now and wins it to, well, he's up 40 love, just like his previous 2 in the first set. Won them to love too, and one time he couldn't hold, so he'll lead 1 love in the second set.
Finally, a magazine that tells...
The first set of this mixed doubles final went to Bhupathi and Sugiyama. 6 games to 4. They broke Don Johnson's serve at 4 games all, which was quite a surprise because he had held his previous 2 service games to love. And it's Po and Johnson leading 1 love in the second set with Bhupathi about to serve. He's held all his 3 service games easily.
15 love.
Anything you can see that Johnson and Po might do differently here, Liz?
Well, I think the one thing that Kim Po can't do is retreat into her shell. You know, when you play mixed doubles, you've got to want the ball. And I think, you know, we saw on Johnson's service game, the one he lost, Kim was just a little bit hesitant at the net. And, you know, when you get that sort of feeling, you just inevitably get worse. So you've got to still keep going for it. They've got to obviously try and find a way of making Bhupathi play if they can. But, of course, the real opportunity will come on Sugiyama's serve.
Yes, well, just looking at that point with Sugiyama missing that volley, I'd be hitting a lot of balls at Sugiyama, even if you just lob them back.
Mm. Yeah, that high return from Johnson.
He was trying to get it at Sugiyama, but too high. 40-15.
Game, Sugiyama, Bhupathi.
Right idea, wrong direction. One game all.
One game.
Now, this is where we'll see Bhupathi and Sugiyama will really try to put some pressure on Kim Po. They almost broke her last service game.
Well, Po's got to, you know, her key is that she's got to get some first serves in so Johnson can help her at the net. It's very tough for him to do anything if she doesn't get a first serve in.
Oh, bad miss from Bhupathi.
15 love.
Oh, dear.
Miss-hit winner
One of those lucky shots.
over Johnson's head.
15 all.
I like that one. And she liked that one.
Very funny. Ai Sugiyama.
Oh, that's too good.
Very clever.
Bhupathi was actually going the other way. He was moving toward the middle of the court. I thought Po had hit a pretty good shot.
Have a look at his racket work here.
Just a flick of the wrist. Great angle. So Po in trouble again. 15-30, second serve. It's killing her on this side. All these second serves she's having to hit.
15-40.
That's the pressure of repeatedly missing her first serve. I can't remember her getting a first serve into Bhupathi. Might have got one in a first service game, but missed all the rest. 15-40.
30-40. Game, Sugiyama.
Well, disappointing game from Kim Po. She loses the serve, so Bhupathi and Sugiyama have the service break. 2-1 second set. They've won the first. And Ai Sugiyama looking really good at this stage. 6-4 the first set, 3-2 service break, with Bhupathi coming around to serve. A little tap of the hand, a low five, I mean, not a low high five, to one another. And that's Kimberly Po. She's got a big job ahead of her here to try to get some returns back into play.
And Bhupathi has held all his serves very comfortably.
Directing
the traffic at her. She did a good job to put away the relatively easy overhead. 15 love. Oh, good work, good point. All players covering the right angles here. Sugiyama moving in, but Po was there. She did a good job of getting up there. Po was still there in the middle of the court, but Bhupathi had extra pace on that ball. Off the line, that volley from Bhupathi. So once again, having a relatively easy service game. 40 love.
Oh. Game, Sugiyama,
Called from the chair, that volley from Kim Po. So Bhupathi and Sugiyama hold serve. They're up a set. 4-2 in the second set, doing it easily. Now we're back with the Po serve, which has been the real Achilles heel of the Po Johnson team. Well left, good eye. It's always nice to get the first point under your belt. 15 love. Finally a first serve to the Bhupathi side from Kim Po. Makes such a difference for her. Gets in and gets good net position. 30 love. Kim Po couldn't get away from Bhupathi. First volley, next volley. Johnson was looking for the middle, but Bhupathi, good racket work. Good point.
Don Johnson asserting himself up at the net, which is something that you said a while ago, Liz, that he has to do in this match if they're going to hope to get back into it.
So Kim Po doing a good job on a serve, 40-15. Oh, he missed it.
Well done. She holds serve as they're behind now. She seems to be relaxing a little bit, Kim Po, and they'll need to break this next service game when they come on out.
David Copperfield.
Po down a set and down a break. 4-3 in the second set. It doesn't look good for them, but don't count them out yet because Sugiyama has to hold serve right here. This is a key game for the match. Probably the most important game of the match so far.
Definitely. If they can't break, I mean, Bhupathi's been winning his serve so easily. If they can't break Sugiyama, they're in big trouble. Po and Johnson.
15.
That's such a bad idea from Po, but just not being able to execute the one down the line.
She was guessing that Bhupathi would try to cross on the first point. He didn't cross. But he did cross that time. Now, here's the cat and mouse game. Bhupathi didn't cross, and Po tried to go down his line. You have to be thinking Bhupathi will cross this time. Would you think?
Yeah, go for it again.
Well, he didn't cross last time. Ooh, Po went down there again. Little warning. Yes, he went, and she guessed he was going to go. Well done.
Good job, Kim Po. So it's the first real chance they've had here, 15-30 on the Sugiyama serve.
Little window.
cords.
15.
One let cord there. Well, that was the second let cord. And didn't get the lob over Poe's head.
2 break points.
34.
That's 3 points in a row when Poe has gone down Bhupathi's line. I felt she should have done that early in the match. Still a break point. A lot of pressure on Johnson. What a good serve. He was looking to run around his backhand.
Very good serve from Sugiyama. Really pulled Johnson pretty wide. There wasn't really too much he could do with the return. Bhupathi easily being able to put that away, bounce it out of the stadium. Juice.
Again, Johnson was slow coming in, wasn't he?
Yeah, that time Poe going cross-court, hitting the previous ones down the line has kept Bhupathi home. But you're right, Johnson should have been at least on the service line, inside the service line. Another break point.
Oh, good pickup. Great hands.
Bhupathi, he was actually backpedaling when he hit this shot. Good racket work.
Important. Oh,
yes.
Nice play from Kim Poe. She's come alive.
She's playing a great game here.
She was so tentative up until now. Now she's thrown caution to the winds and she's going for her shots.
4th break point. Poe had it covered. It's unlucky. One of those let cords that just goes over the top of the racket. There's nothing you can do about it. Back to Juice.
Good stretch. That was better.
Yep.
That time he was. That's where we've wanted him to be, on top of the net.
There's the difference. The closer you are to the net, you can hit down on the ball.
Oh, good play. That was smart play from Sugiyama. She figured Johnson would be hugging the middle.
She's doing a good job, Sugiyama, of standing ground on the baseline. See, he's almost in the middle of the court, draws him wide the first time and then again. Good angle.
Only just in, too.
Just enough. Back to Juice.
Advantage Sugiyama.
Most important game of the match so far. Been on court for 1 hour. And 4 players are playing like it's the most important game too.
Oh, gee, it was a late call and then a correction from the chair. Poe will serve his first serve. Sorry, Sugiyama will serve a first serve.
Don Johnson's 31st birthday today. Oh, she was there, made the move. Bad high backhand volley.
You saw Kim Poe say they're sorry. She
Sugiyama
knows it was a gift and she missed it badly.
Now they've got real problems
Yeah.
because even if they hold serve here, they're going to have to try to break Bhupathi, and they haven't even looked like getting close to his serve so far. That's a definite no-no for a man, isn't it? You
Yeah.
must never serve a double fault to the girl. That's the point you should be trying to win.
15.
Well, Sugiyama trying to take that on the rise. Pretty tough to do that, play that shot. (30-15).
40-15.
Johnson and Poe hold serve. At stake in the next game will be $124,000 US to Bhupathi and Sugiyama if they can hold serve.
Ooh, how about a little?
Up for Bhupathi and Sugiyama as they come out. $62,000 each. They can hold serve here. 4 points away from a US Open title. And Bhupathi will try to back that up tomorrow in the men's doubles final.
Nice easy volley there for Bhupathi.
15.
First point, I would have, I think Johnson should have taken control and said, look, let's just lob the first point to Sugiyama. Make her play every shot in this game. Just get the serve back to her. Have to try something different. They haven't been getting close to breaking his serve.
31.
Yeah.
Mahesh Bhupathi, $62,000 US. I wonder how many rupees that is today.
Lot.
You buy a few houses with that in India.
Great return from Poe.
It's all the difference, isn't it, when they get the ball back to Sugiyama? At least they're in the point.
And Johnson was able to close out at the net. Still troubled though, 30-15 for Bhupathi.
It's in.
That's out.
And then all of a sudden, they switch the play to Sugiyama, 2 points in a row, win the points. Now what will Poe do with this return?
She's got to go down the line, surely.
Has to. Lob or go down the line. Lob or drive in that direction.
Big serve though from Bhupathi. Tough for Kim Poe to do anything with that.
Yeah, that was 119 miles an hour. Now, how much practice does she get against a serve that speed? Match point. US Open title. Good support from the crowd here. It's in. A slight mishit. He tried to drive it down the line. It was a drive lob.
Hey, it won the point. Johnson will take it.
You bet. Wow, Bhupathi hasn't been in trouble on his serve all match. Oh, a double fault.
Well, sometimes it's the hardest game to win. How many times have we said that?
Tried to overserve. He didn't need to.
And Bhupathi's probably only lost a handful of points all match on his serve. Break point.
Deuce.
That serve was so close to being out, it just must have caught a fraction of the line. Good play from Po. It's exactly what she had to do.
Picking on Sugiyama. It was a second serve, though, from Bhupathi. Makes it a little bit easier for Po. Wow. Another big serve down the middle.
I thought he might try to take a little bit off that one and just make sure he got the first serve in. It's in.
Perfect topspin lob from Johnson.
It was not a good volley from Sugiyama. Just
No.
she not only she volleyed it back to Johnson, she volleyed it back to his strength.
Three huge serves down the middle on the ad side from Bhupathi, just when he needed them.
Can't buy a first serve to Po. Another match point coming up after this will be the men's singles between Cedric Pioline and Gustavo Kuerten. It's a match everybody here is looking forward to. That's it. US Open mixed doubles title. Mahesh Bhupathi and Ai Sugiyama, 1999 US Open champions.
That was a good performance from the winners too. I mean, they really were the better team. Sugiyama, I think, played better than Po, and that was the difference. She held serve. She made a few returns. Po started to get better as the match went on, but the first set, she certainly struggled a little bit.
Yes, Po really only came into her own halfway through the second set when they were already down a set and a break down, and she seemed to relax a little bit more and enjoy herself out there. Understandably, I guess, her first Grand Slam final that she'd been in was a little nervous. Her parents had flown over on the red eye from California to come and watch the match. It was a huge occasion for her.
And they're pretty happy about it. 1999 US Open mixed doubles champions.
And now everybody's out there getting ready for the presentation, which we'll be coming back for. Meantime, we're going to take a short break.
If you're pre-selected to AAPT Smart...
There, and the lady with the longer blonde hair is the great Tracy Austin, who's doing commentary over here on television. She's the master of ceremonies for this presentation. On her left in the black dress is Judy Levering, the president of the US Tennis Association. First female president, Liz.
And I know John McEnroe is pretty excited about being appointed Davis Cup captain, and he thanked Judy Levering yesterday. Thought it was quite ironic that the first female president actually got to appoint him.
I don't know why he had said that was ironic, that It took a first female president to appoint him like he was the first US Davis Cup captain. But
nice round of applause. 4 great competitors.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce the President of the United States Tennis Association, Judy Levering.
Thank you, Tracy. The USTA would like to thank all of the supporters and fans who have supported this tournament and who have helped make the 1999 US Open a great event. It has been a great US Open, and it's been a great year for tennis in America.
Thank you, Judy. Now I'd like to introduce the fine sponsor of the 1999 US Open Mixed Doubles, Mr. Rod King, Vice President and General Manager, Fuji Photo Film, USA.
Thank you, Tracy. Tracy, what a pleasure it is again this year for Fuji to be the official film of the US Open, and particularly to sponsor again this year our mixed doubles tournament. Congratulations to all the players, a tremendous match today. Let me make the first presentation to our runners-up, Kimberly and Don. Great match. On behalf of the nearly 10,000 employees and associates of Fujifilm in the U.S., I have here a check for you both to share for $62,000. Congratulations.
I might try to find out where Don's going tonight. His birthday. He'll be
Judy, I
spending
think
that
you have
check.
something else for them?
It'll be a good party.
I do. Kimberly and Don, the USTA is proud to present to you this Runners-Up Award in recognition for your outstanding performances. Thank you.
It's a nice plate they got for a runners-up trophy. Look good at home on the mantelpiece.
To both of you, what a terrific tournament. Unseeded,
only
defeated
got
3
one
seeds along the
plate,
way.
though.
I know you're a little disappointed on your birthday today. What do you feel about this tournament?
Well, for a United States citizen to come here and play in the U.S. Open, it's a terrific thrill. And to do so with Kimberly, it's been wonderful. 2 Americans to come here and represent the U.S. Open, terrific.
Yeah, we just had a great time all week, or last 2 weeks, playing with each other and playing in the mixed, and that's why I think we did so well, just having fun.
Great job. You guys look like you're having a lot of fun out there together. Now, for the winners.
It's a great pleasure for Fuji to present this check today to 2 great champions, and particularly I, as a Japanese national, congratulate you from all of our Fuji associates back in Japan, but from all of us, the Fuji blimp, I'm very happy to present this check to the champions of the mixed doubles this year, to Ai Mahesh, a check for $124,000. Come get it.
Thank you. Well done today. What about your combination of your games that make you guys such a special team?
Well, I'll let Aya answer that, but I personally think it's my power and her touch.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mahesh is everywhere on the court, and I was kind of playing at the back, but I think it's a good combination.
Very excellent combination. Congratulations today. And Judy?
On behalf of tennis fans across America and around the world, it is my pleasure to present the 1999 U.S. Open Mixed Doubles Trophy to Ai Sugiyama and Mahesh Bhupathi.
Well, it's a big thrill for them. Hold that trophy up there. Now they'll go over to have the photos taken, and I know that both of them will be talking to the photographers that they know to try to get copies of this photograph?
Well, it's special, isn't it, Ai Sugiyama, to have her, a Grand Slam title in her CV, or is something special and something she'll always remember.
Yes, and as we've mentioned, a big day coming up tomorrow for Mahesh Bhupathi. We'll be covering that match. The men's doubles final. They already were runners-up in the Australian men's doubles. He and Leander Paes. They won the French Open. They won Wimbledon. And if they can win this one, what a year it will have been for them. So a big thrill, and of course, after this presentation, the court will get cleared, and it'll be Cedric Pioline and Gustavo Kuerten coming out for their men's singles clash, and that's a match that's going to be very, very entertaining. Both players, Kuerten from Brazil and Pioline from France, tremendous shot makers from the back of the court. Liz, you won't be commentating on that match, but have you got a winner?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot again.
Just say one or the other.
Well, which one did you say?
I haven't said yet.
I'll say the opposite one to you.
Okay, well, I'm going with Pioline.
All right.
You're going with Kuerten.
Yeah.
And we'll be back with that match after this break.